Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, and I've been up and down all night last night, running fever, getting sick. Ended up getting sick all over my bed, so I had to end up washing my comforter and all that at 3 o'clock this morning. It was loads of fun. But anyways, but yeah, yesterday was a pretty okay day. I was busy. Was supposed to go meet a friend for lunch on Thursday, but we ended up having to change that up, so we did it on yesterday. We met for lunch. Well, I got up yesterday morning and went and got my nails done, filled. Aren't they cute, y'all? Polka dots. But, and then literally, I had to rush home from my nail appointment, change clothes, get ready. Went and ate lunch at 1. I keep saying noon, at 1. And then, of course, the restaurant we went to closes at 3, so that worked out good because I had a 3:45 appointment for the vet for Whitty's. Which the vet that I'm using here in town, our new vet since we moved, like most vets, are still doing the thing where you have to stay out in your car and wait for them to come get the animal. And so we did that yesterday, because I had called them. I called around to a bunch of different vets, and they were like, "Oh, we can't get her in until like Monday or Tuesday or whatever." Which I have an MRI Monday, which means I'll be in bed Tuesday, Wednesday. But anyways, but I didn't want to make her wait that long, even though I knew it was her yeast, because her and Harlow, my gray one, have battled yeast their entire 8 and 9 years that they've been alive. Sorry. I ended up having to get out my heated blanket last night and plug it in. I got so cold. We're supposed to snow tomorrow, though, y'all, so it's another reason I got it out. But anyways, even though, I had a feeling it was just her yeast coming back, which comes back, every year or so, she was shaking her head and scratching, which she never, ever does. So I was a little worried that maybe she might have like an additional ear infection or something. But he called me out in the car and he was like, "Wow, you are spot on." He was like, "It's yeast." And I said, "Yeah, I know." Like, it's what I told y'all when I called you. But he said, "I commend you." Hang on, pillows are not cooperating with me. He said, "Well, I commend you," and he said, because he said, "You would be shocked at how many people call us saying, 'Oh, my cat's got yeast,' or 'my cat's got an ear infection,' and then only to bring them in and the cat is like just completely consumed with ear mites." And and he's like, "No, your cat doesn't have yeast, it's ear mites." And then the nurse was even telling me after I got her back on the phone, she said, "Yeah," she said, "in fact, the cat that," because when I talked to her the day before to set the appointment, I could hear a kitty, talking in the background crying. I said, "Aw." And she said, "Yeah," she said, "that's one of our ones that's staying with us." And so she had told me yesterday, she said, "Yeah, the cat that you heard meowing," she said, "that one's staying with us because its owner brought it in saying it had yeast in its ears. The cat had scratched its ears, both of them, so bad that they were solid hematomas." And she said the ears were literally hanging almost off of the cat. They were that bad. So they were literally doing a reconstructive surgery on the cat. So he said, "I commend you." He said, because so many people bring their animals in saying, "Oh, they have yeast." And he's like, "And they've got mites." And I said, "No. I know ear mites are common with cats and dogs. Mine have never had them. Doesn't mean anything. I've lucked out and mine have never had them." But he was like, "Well, how did you realize that she had yeast?" Because then usually yeast will smell. Hers and Harlow's does not.
It's because I clean all my cats' ears. I trim their nails constantly. I clean their ears. Like, they're used to it. And so I went to just go clean her ears as normal and noticed she was starting to get a little dirty ears, which means yeast. So usually she does Tresederm, both of them. But we ended up doing a antifungal cleanser, which is for cats, dogs, and horses. So we did that. And of course it's prescription. I went to the vet and got it. But yeah. So that is that one for the antifungal. I mean, yeah. And then this one is an antibiotic. So, Otomex. But, because we kind of feel like maybe both of them have just grown immune to the Tresederm drops. And so I basically put this in her ear and flush it out with the antifungal. And do this on the ears. And then I wait 5 minutes. And then I come behind and do this in her ear. I do it in her and Harlow. It's for both of them. You just take one and, because he knows they both battle it. So, but yeah, so he was really impressed. I was like, well, I love my kitties. I take care of my kitties. But yeah, so he was like, you are spot on. He was like, that's all yeast. And that's what I told him. I said, well, that's why I wanted to get her in, because I was worried she might have had a backup ear infection going on behind that, because she was shaking and not scratching bad, but, and she does not do that. And he said, no. He said that ear yeast can range scaled from a 1 to a 4, 1 being the best, 4 being the worst. Her left ear was like a 1, her right ear was a 2. So even then it wasn't that bad. But so he asked me if I minded up switching from Tresederm, because he just kind of feels like she's grown immune to it. And I said, obviously. I said, nope, not at all. Then on the, he said that even though this is something that, she has gotten her whole life, he's not that concerned about it, because, which nor am I, it's not something that we battle like month after month after month. Like he said, like, when's the last time she went to the vet? And I said, oh, God. And I was like, well, wait a minute, for this? Or just in general? He was like, no, for this. And I said, okay. Because I was like, for shots, like, just a couple months ago. But I said, oh, for yeast, it's been probably 2 years. And so because he said if this was something that we were battling like 3, 4, 5 times a year, every couple months, that we would do more investigating. But I said, oh, no, she doesn't get it 3, 4, 5 times over 4 years. So, like I said, every maybe 2, 3, 4 years, it'll pop up. And so, usually it's, related to an allergy, skin issues. She's never had any of that. I've had her tested for everything we can test. No allergies to anything, to foods, to environmental stuff, medications. Neither of them. They just get it. And he basically, like he said, no rhyme or reason. I said, no rhyme or reason. So, but, so that went good. I was supposed to go see a friend over in Oak Cliff today, but just with everything last night, I don't know that I'm going to do that. So, we'd like to maybe go to church tonight. They have church tonight. And then my divorce care class, which is like a 13, 14-week class, it starts tomorrow at 4, but we're supposed to get a couple inches of snow tomorrow. So, we'll see. I have a feeling they're going to cancel it, but Mom doesn't think they will. So, anyways, but... boo-boo. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. I need to go get in a bath. Sorry, boo-boo mans. Anyways, I need to go get in a bath. And, sorry, boo-boo. And the lawn guy's coming today. I need to go pay him. I still have never met him face to face. And he's even sent me text saying, well, maybe next time I'll get the chance to meet you. My mom said he's good looking. Even my dad said he's good looking. My pops was like, Not that I'm saying anything, but he's not a bad looking man. So, and of course I've seen him like through the windows and stuff, but he's always masked up and has sunglasses and, you know, so. And I joke around, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should leave Hispanic men in the landscape business alone for a little while. But they keep saying, you got to at least see him, he's a good looking guy. And I do think it's funny that he's literally texted me out of the blue and been like, sorry I didn't get the chance to meet you, maybe next time I'm there. So, we just gonna have to see what he's all about, huh? So, and I think I told y'all, the dude that asked me out and then asked me if I had ground rules, I was like, yeah, ground rules are, we won't be going out. Thank you, but no thank you. So, I feel bad because I've been asked out multiple times and I haven't gone anywhere yet. And I don't really plan on it. I just need to do me. So, even though it is sweet, and I greatly appreciate it, you know, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I still got it going on. Yeah, just what everybody wants. All this old ladiness. In my PJs. Wearing mom's robe because I was in mine when I got sick in the bed last night, and it's in the dryer. And I just haven't got it out yet, so I'm wearing mom's long old robe. But anyway, so that's that. But I'll be back to do daily devotional sometime today, just probably not this morning. And I'll get yesterday's vet video posted. Have a beautiful and blessed Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys.